What's up, Trail Trash? Welcome or welcome back. On today's episode, I'm going to go over a couple of the final touches I did on the drawer system. I got my water tank installed and my water port mounted back in place. So I'm going to show you that. Also, I've got my Starlink Mini mounted and I just set up my service on it. I haven't even taken it out and tried it out yet. I just set the service up last night. I'm going camping tonight, and where I'm camping, I have no cell service, so that's the reason for the Starlink Mini. I camped here last year, and I noticed like I have zero cell service, so a Wii Boost wouldn't do me any good because I don't have any service. So I got the Starlink Mini, and as soon as I set it up, I did the 50 gig a month roaming plan, but I paused it, so it's $5 a month for the, I think it's like 500 megabits per second or something. So that'd give me emergency phone calls and texting while I'm out there. So that's really the reason for the Starlink Mini. Maybe on longer trips or something, going out of town with my wife, I will get the 50 gig or the unlimited plan, just swap it over and turn it on for that trip. But for me, just having cell service to be able to text and communicate a little bit is really all I needed. So that's the reason for the Starlink Mini. I think it's like $5 a month on the pause service where you can still make emergency calls. And to me, that's the best deal. I'm not one that really wants to get online and do a bunch of work while I'm out camping or anything. So like watching movies or any of that stuff, I download that to my iPad and take it with me so that I'm not using up data. So let me show you the water tank here, and I will show you where I have it mounted. Let me go ahead. Let me see if you can see this. So it's pretty much in the same spot it was. It is forward probably 6 inches more than it was before, and I have my water pump. Let me turn this light on back here. I installed a LED light right here, a little strip, so that I can see up in my cubby hole and my power and everything. So, and here's the water port. I'll show you that in a second. So on the tank, it's in the same position it was, and the water comes out here. I have a shut-off valve, and then I have half-inch PEX that plumbs everything to the water pump here, and I have it mounted to the platform there. I do have extra long bolts. I didn't have 2-inch bolts, so I had to put some 3.5-inch bolts in for right now, but I'm going to replace those with black hardware. So the water pump's here, and then I have the PEX going towards the back there. And back here, right here on top, is my water port. I drilled out the hole and mounted it there. That's the it's got the quick release on it, so all I do is plug in my hose and turn on the pump, and the pump is operated right here. So got it on the switch panel there. That's also a Bluetooth switch panel, so but really convenient, and with the light underneath, it really helps out. It's just a LED light bar, nothing fancy, just off of Amazon. I got like a 4-pack for, I don't know, 20-something, and it gives me enough light for all of that. So that is my drawer system with the water now. So also on here, I did put some L-track. I got this on Amazon as well. I like the black. The other L-track I have on the platform is Iron Man, and it's silver, but I like the black there. I think it turned out really good. I'm able to strap stuff down, keep it from rolling on the platform. But yes, really happy with my platform setup, my drawer system. A lot more functional than the old one. I can hold more stuff in these 2 drawers. My refrigerator's in a better spot, and I have the storage up top, and I can see out the back window. So that's a huge plus, just being able to see out the back window again. Still hadn't done the side, and I don't know if I am going to do anything on the side. I may paint my side of my boxes black just so it'll blend in when you're looking at it. But I think I'm gonna leave these fascia boards just natural wood. I think it looks good. And so on the Starlink Mini, you can see I have my cord running here, and it goes through the door, through the grommet for the reverse camera. It goes through there, and then I took all this off, and I ran my wire through this grommet and fished it through here. Now through there, on the inside here, there's a grommet, and I went underneath and came up on this side where my power comes in for my distribution. I came in on that side, and I actually have the Starlink Mini power supply inside here. It's inside here, and it's hooked to my switch here. So turn that switch on, and it powers up the Starlink. And yeah, that was pretty simple, just because I ran my rear view camera for my wolf box back here. So I kind of knew the pathway, and on this grommet here, to fish it through here, if you ever do that, you're gonna pop it loose on both sides, and then you'll be able to fish it and manipulate it to go down and through. And then on the inside, you can reach in and grab it, and then you can pop these back in from this position. So just a little tip there. But on the mount itself, it is just a tire mount, nothing fancy. And I wasn't wanting to permanently mount it. I just wanted it in a good spot. So when I have my tent on and everything, even with the awning open, with the door open, it's still not covered by the awning. So I can see, or it can have still have a chance at a clear view of sight. But what I did order is a little pigtail plug-in. So to plug in there, and then it'll have the plug-in here, and it's all waterproof. So I have a 50-foot extension that I'll be able to unplug it here, plug in my extension to the power wire, and then take this up to 50 foot away from the vehicle and get it in a clear view of sight. So, and all this is a ratchet strap holding that on. So it'd be really quick and easy. Pop loose the ratchet strap, plug in the extension, and set it up 50 foot away at like if I'm in the shade or under trees or something, I can set this up away and still get a good signal. So pretty excited about that. I'm about to take it outside and actually get my service started. I started the service, I just hadn't done the initial setup on the Starlink. All right, y'all, that is it for this video. Just showing you the final few upgrades I did on the drawer system, and my adding a water tank back in and installing my water pump. Also the Starlink Mini. I'll let you know how that turns out. I should be able to use it tonight and really test out the features of the $5 plan and see what I can do and what I can't do. But pretty excited about that. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps me out. If you have any questions or comments about the FJ or anything I'm doing on the channel, please drop them below and I'll get to them. And until next time, stay trashy.